And then he pushes it blows them off track, and then they go to Lotus Learn.
My goal is to make them independent learners.
Are you confident in that answer?
Well, there's two parts.
I know, like, if...
Yeah, well, is it after the cave one, or is it after Seconius?
Look at your chart.
What you saw today in the learning stations is my way of trying to promote independent learning, where I can back off and provide more of a facilitator role and go around and basically help fix up any struggles with comprehension or questions.
Well, is it teaching us about how she doesn't have to be mortal or be a human, right? Could it be teaching us about how we should act as humans?
Yes.
But at this point, if they can try to utilize some of the tools that I'm giving them without direct access to me or help from me, that's great.
Homer wrote
He wrote the Iliad.
Iliad.
That too.
When they walk in, they need to know that it's not only my classroom but theirs, that they feel safe when they come in and they are willing to take risks.
How did he display leadership in the novel so far? Is that okay? Well,
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Learner-centered to me just means that I'm focusing on my students at that time, the students that I have right now. So I may not teach everything the same year to year, the same concepts are addressed, but the students are the most important, how they learn, the learning styles, what it's going to take to bring all of the pieces, the components of language arts with the reading, the writing, the speaking, all those parts to the whole concept, the big picture for each unit that needs to be presented to them.
What you're going to do is you're going to take the 4 parts of a myth, which are on here if you get stuck, but now you've got to find examples of where human behavior is shown in this myth or where supernatural elements might occur in this myth.
So I really need to think about day to day, week to week, unit to unit. How am I going to move forward? And I'm constantly reevaluating, are my lessons working? Are they doing some good thinking? What can I help to scaffold and bump them up to the next level versus do I need to slow down? What skills do I need to revisit? So it's really based on them. They're teaching me how they need to be taught.
Look at your consequences from your chart.
They lost 18 men. They had to throw
How did they lose 18 men? Let's go through.
The Seconians killed them.
Okay.
I think that I definitely take into account the neuroscience behind learning. When I approach lessons, I like to break things down. I like to piece it out, parts to whole. And there's a lot of research behind that, patterning of the brain, making sure that I'm keeping in mind that each mind is unique and different, and my approach might have to be revisited every once in a while to make sure I'm matching what the students need.